Hey parents, I just wanted to send a quick video to show you what we did today in math and kind of go through it like I teach it to the kids. Thought that could maybe help you when you are working with them on homework, because this chapter in math is always I call it a doozy to the kids, so I say it's tricky. We're starting to add two-digit numbers, but we're also decomposing or breaking down numbers, and we're learning how we can add our tens place together, and then we can add our ones together. So on these type of problems, it's pretty easy because I tell them to look over here. They represented each number, 43, they drew it out, and 52 here. And I like to get them to I get them to circle the ones place. I just like them to get in the pattern or the habit of always adding the ones first. Because eventually when they add two-digit numbers and they have to carry, then it just makes it easier because they want to start here, and if this were a two-digit number, the answer, then they could carry up here. So I'm trying to get them used to that. They seem to understand mostly how to do this up here. These problems here on the bottom, you're going to have something similar on the homework, but it's not going to have be color-coded here. But what I'm trying to get them to see is like 38 plus 20. Okay, so a lot of the kids can look at a hundreds chart, and they know that 10 more than 38 is 48, and then 10 more is 58. But without a hundreds chart in front of them, what I want them to do here is to look at the tens place first, right? So we know 3 plus 2 is 5, so we bring our 5 over. And then we're going to add our ones place. So 8 plus 0 equals 8. And so 38 plus 20 equals 58. We had 5 10 sticks, which is the same as 50. And we had 8 ones, which is just 8. Okay, so that's kind of how I explain the bottom. And again, on homework sheet, this is homework tonight. And you're going to have very similar stuff, but it's not color-coded. So if it helps them and you want to take it, and trace over like we did today on the sheet with blues for the tens, red for the ones, you can do that. I just don't want them to get in the habit of seeing that all the time, because that's not realistic. It's not going to always be that way. But if you need to do that tonight and show them so they can see the place value, that's fine. Again, so like tonight when they do 26 plus 10, a lot of them, if you just say, okay, well, what is 10 more than 26? They'll know, well, I just add a 10 stick to the tens place and it's 36. We practice that so much in calendar. But if they're not getting it that way, I would just say, okay, 2 plus 1, take our two tens, 2 plus 1, how many tens is that? That's 3, and so 3 would go in the tens place, okay? And then we're going to move over to the ones place. What is 6 plus 0 is just 6. Oops, sorry. So our answer, sorry about that, paper was moving, would be 36, okay? On the back, okay, they had a little bit of trouble with this today. It doesn't look like this is on the homework tonight. We did go over it. I tried to go around and work with each child individually. But on the bottom of the homework page tonight, they're going to count out with tens and then ones, the number, decide if it's even or odd. But I want them to make sure in the directions right here, it says circle the single cubes to make pairs. And I think that's a good way for them to see if it's even or odd. So after they count out the total, what the number is, okay, a lot of them can look at it and they'll just be able to know if that's an even or odd number. You always look at the digit in the ones place. But I always tell them we want to pay attention to directions. So here, these two would make a pair, and this one's left out. So it has to be odd, and they would circle odd. And then down here, of course, is just expanded form. I'm trying to also, one more thing, I'm sorry this video is longer than I thought. I'm trying to get them to see that when we do something like this and we're filling in a place value chart, this is asking us how many 10 sticks do we have? Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? But down here, we need to know what is the value or what is it worth. So I'm trying to get them to see that. It's the same as expanded form that we've done before. So there are 4 sticks that goes in the 10's place. But what value does that hold? 10, 20, 30, 40. So 40 would go here. Okay. Anyway, I just wanted to go over that. I had a minute while they're in library. So it'll take some time, but I think that eventually they'll start picking up on it. Have a great day. See ya.